Hello, Stampers. How are you? It is May 18th, 2022. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Before we know it, it's going to be autumn again. Don't say that. We haven't even had summer. I am Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario. And I did this card for our Stamping Symphony blog hop, and I thought I would show you how to make it because it is super easy, and I think, hopefully you do too, it's stunning. It's pretty. It's and the best part is it uses all the new ink colors, which are just gorgeous. So I'm just going to get set up on my iPad here. If I can find me. Where am I? There we are. All right. Hopefully my volume is turned down. If you're watching, please leave a comment. Hey Heather, how's it going? I hope you're doing fine. Did you get a gold ticket? I didn't. Hopefully you did. I hope so. So this card is using the Sending Smiles bundle. It's really cute. There's all these different flowers that you can do, leaves and wonderful sayings. And it comes with dies that cut those out, as well as some labels, but it also cuts the sending out, so that you can make sentiments that look like this. Isn't this cute? Okay, so let's get started. I'll just put this off to the side. Okay, so what we need is a piece of Starry Sky. And this is just a regular my dogs are barking. A regular cardstock cut in half. So this is 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. And then we need 2 pieces of basic white at 4 by 5 1/4. One is for the outside layer, and one is for the inside of your card. Okay, so we need 2 of those. And then we need 4 rectangles that are 1 7/8 by 2 3/8. And these are the ones that we're going to stamp the flowers on. And we're going to do some sponging. Okay, and then we just need some Starry Sky to cut out the sending, some basic white to cut out the background, and then just one of the labels. And we can get going. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to do this part first. I have actually pre-done 3 of the flowers, so we're just going to do 1 flower tonight. I didn't want to, I hope you guys can't hear the dogs. They're like bouncing up and down. Oh, you didn't get one, Heather? That's sad. I was hoping you would get one. They're bouncing up and down and barking, so hopefully you guys don't hear them. Although I don't know how you can't, because they are so freaking loud. Okay, so all I did was I took our embossing buddy, which we don't sell anymore. Stampin' Up! Really needs to bring that back. And all I did was clear it off just so that the embossing powder doesn't stick in places I don't want it. I have one of these stamps here. I'm going to use my Versamark ink and try not to get my fingers on it. And I'm just going to kind of stamp it right here, just off the side there. Oops. Okay, and then I'm going to take the cone flower, put some Versamark. I'm going to have to do this in 2 steps because my eyes cannot see very well to put the centerpiece on. So I'm going to do it in 2 steps. I'll show you what I mean. All right. So let's just put this in here. And I have our black embossing powder. And I'm just going to throw it on. Now that embossing buddy hopefully will keep it from sticking in places that I don't want it. I always have a paintbrush on hand, just in case I get stuff on here that I don't want. Let's see. It's not very dark. I think my Versamark needs to be re-inked. So let's see if I can get a little bit more to stick on there. So I just give it a good flick. And I'm gonna wipe that off. And there we go, we're good. So I'm just gonna take my heating tool. Stampin' Up's heating tool is awesome. You can do it just to dry on level 1 or to heat emboss on level 2. So I'm gonna stick it on. It's gonna be awfully loud. I just have to let it heat up a little bit. Oh, I want this black off here before I start melting. Oh, I just smudged it. That's okay. We'll sponge that. And I'm just going to, you'll be able to see it start to melt. I still, to this day, love heat embossing. It's magic. Magic. Can you see it melting all the way down? Ah. I don't want to get my fingers in there because it is hot. There we go. So just give it a good little doodad. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my embossing buddy again. And I'm just going to emboss just up here. Not emboss. I'm going to wipe just up there. And I'm just taking the center of the coneflower. I'm going to put it in the Versamark again. I could have done this all in one go, but I could not see the top of the coneflower very well. And I wanted to be able to line it up so that it's in the right spot. And hopefully this is it. So do you guys have big plans for the long weekend? I'm so excited. The long weekend, yay. I'll be going up to the trail there. We have lots of work to do up there. Okay, there we go. Coneflower done. So I think while we're at it, let's get our sentiment out and we will do all of our heat embossing and stamping right now. So again, I'm just going to take my embossing buddy. This just helps with the static. And this time we are going to use white embossing powder. So I'm going to take my Versamark again and I am going to just stamp. Hopefully this fits. I didn't check. Card to say hello. It does. Yay. Okay. So let's get this straight. There we go. Just going to give it a good pat down. Pull it off. And we will emboss this one in white. So, what are you guys doing for the long weekend? Hopefully you don't have to work, Heather. You worked last weekend, so did you get the long weekend off? So, for those of you that know, we had our furnace broke down in the wintertime and all our pipes froze. And so we decided while we were replacing our furnace that we would get an air conditioner. Well, guess what? It doesn't work. And we just found out today that it will never work. So I have to deal with that. Yay. Gotta love it, eh? Spend money on something that will never work. So hopefully they can sort it out for us sooner than later. Okay, so I'm just, oh, there we go. This gets really, really hot, which is why I'm being a wimp and not putting my hands there. But that's okay. Okay, so let's just set this off to the side. And now what we're going to do is we're going to decide which way we want our flowers to go. All we're going to do is we're going to sponge them. Some of them are facing in different ways. I think that's how I'll do it. Okay, so because I have so much black on this one, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this and this maybe. Nope, I'm going to do this and this. Okay, I'm going to do this one the darkest color because I messed up and got black stuff on it. This is my color palette. So I'm using Orchid, Oasis, Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, and Parakeet Party. So these are all the new in colors. That with the Starry Sky, which is what the paper is. Aren't they gorgeous? And you know what the best part is? Oh, awesome. You get it off. Woohoo. The best part is you can get these for free. I will tell you how at the end of this video, but right now until the end of May, you can get all of the stamp sets, so the ink pad, all of the ink pads, cardstock, this gorgeous grid paper, and there's something else. What is it? Oh my goodness, I forget. All for free. So I will tell you how. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm inking up my blending brush. Okay, I'm going to start off the page. I'm going to turn it around this way, and I'm going to go darker up at the top and get kind of an ombre effect going diagonally. Okay, so I'm going to just start here, and you can always add more ink. So you don't want to push too hard. I'm barely touching the paper, and I'm just going to keep adding the ink until I'm happy with the colors. And I do want to hide my little boo-boo there with a bit of black. So where I smudged it, I should have tried to blow it off or paintbrush it off, but I didn't because I was impatient. But it's okay, we fixed it. So you see, I just very gently, circular motion, added the Orchid Oasis on there. So we're going to do that with each of the ink colors. All right, so I'm going to do Sweet Sorbet up here. And I'm going to have it going, so this, I have the darker up here. Maybe I'll try going dark this way. So I'm going to go dark in this corner to a light. Again, I'm barely touching the paper. This one I came on a little heavy, and you can see I have funny little spots there, but that's okay. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, I love this color. I love all these colors, actually. Okay, and then I'm just going to come really, really light and just do ombre effect down here. And a little bit darker up there. All right, so that's color number. See how easy this is? And look at how gorgeous it is. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, Martine, how are you? In color 6x6 DSP. Thank you, Heather. I knew I was forgetting something. Yes, so how you get that, so I'm now doing the Parakeet party. How you get that is you join Stamping Up. And so you get, for $135, you get to choose $165 of anything you want from Stamping Up. Plus, you get the 5 ink pads for free. You get a pack of the grid paper for free. You get the in color glimmer paper for free, which is absolutely stunning. And you get a pack of cardstock for free. Plus, you get to join my team, which is so much fun. Okay, so this one, I'm going to go from the bottom right and do darker up this way. So that deal, that starter kit deal, is only good until May 31st. And then there's no, absolutely, you don't have to do videos. You don't have to sell. Don't color that one green, Jen. You just get to stamp with a bunch of wonderful, fun women. And you get a discount for everything you buy while you stay active. So it's a win-win situation. Okay, so Parakeet party. Love, love, love this color. Okay, one more. We're almost there, guys. And believe it or not, that means this, oh, okay, I need blue. We're almost done this card. Okay, so I'm kind of going from the outside corners, dark. So this one, I want to go dark over here. And you could do anything you want. On this one, I did all dark going this way. So all the top corners were dark. This one I'm trying a little bit different to have all light in the middle and just see what looks better. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, and we're just going to turn around to really, really light here. So it's really easy to add color. You can't take it off. So you want to have a light hand and just keep slowly adding until you're happy with how much color you have on there. Again, easy to put color on, not so easy to get it off. All right, there we go. They are heat embossed, Martine. Yep. Hey, Christina. So all I did was I heat embossed these in black with Versamark and our black embossing powder. You could do it with just black ink. I would, if you're doing it just with Memento, I would use your Stamparatus so you can get a really, really dark image. But this is kind of the emboss resist technique, so I'm just coloring around the embossed image there. And it just, I don't know, it's just so pretty. I think it's pretty. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna stick these down. So this is the card here, Martin, you missed the beginning, that we're gonna make. And it's using the Sending Smiles bundle, which is a must-have. You need this bundle. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Tombow so I have a little bit of time to wiggle and get things on straight, because you guys know me and straightness, it just doesn't work very well. I can never get anything straight. Oh, I'm going to need a little piece in here of glue. Let's get that down. Okay. If it wasn't during the week, I could use the excuse I was drinking wine, but you know, I can't. Okay, there. Now I put these up a little bit too high because now I have way too much white. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually trim a piece of this off because I don't want that much of a white border. So give me a moment. I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm taking about 1/8 of an inch off. And let's see, does that work better? Yeah, except for I'm getting my colors messed up. Yeah, that's better. So I just took a little bit off. Or I could have tried to move them down, but you know, this works just as well. Okay. Stick this one down. You like the shiny look. I love these ink colors. They are, I think they're my favorite of all times. Like normally there's 1 or 2 that I just love. This time I love all of them. Stampin' Up did an amazing job with those. All right. So there we go. So this is just gonna get glued right on here, just like that. So we can go ahead and do that. And put that down. So for those of you that are on my team, don't forget we have social stamping tomorrow, 7 o'clock. I hope to see you. Okay, stuck it down. So all I've done is I've pre-cut this. I used some, oh my goodness, adhesive sheets, just so that it's not so finicky. So I'm just going to peel that off, and we are going to stick the sending down on this border here. My fingers may not work tonight. Okay, we're just going to peel it. So all I do is I kind of just start on the side here, get that lined up okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, but, and then I just kind of move with each. My watch is buzzing at me. Oh, I'm bent over. Let's bend this back. Yay. Okay. I can't believe the dogs are being quiet. Thank goodness. Okay, stuck to me. So you don't necessarily need the adhesive sheets for this, but it is pretty finicky, and if I were doing it with glue, I would make a total mess. Isn't this pretty? How easy. Now, I lost the eye. You can see I lost the eye here, and I didn't keep it, which is, you know, my bad. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the piece where the E is, and I'm going to try and lift that up. And I'm just going to, it's not a circle, but, you know, it doesn't matter. And I'm just going to stick it down right here. I think my head's in the camera. I apologize. So it's not the right spot. It's not the right piece, but it works. So if you lose the little piece, just improvise. Okay, and then we can just stick this straight down like that. I'm going to do it so that I'm covering, ooh, I got a piece in there. So that I'm covering most of this ugly seam here. I'm just going to stick it right down, just like that. You could pop it up if you want. I'm going to put it down flat. And get some glue going. Oops, too much. Tombow, you just need a tiny bit of glue. This is going to make a mess because I have way too much on it. And okay, so we did the sentiment beforehand in white embossing powder. I am going to try and find my ribbon. I got it out. What did I do with it? Here it is. It's right beside me. Do you think I need a new pack? Look at how much I've gone through. So I'm just going to cut a piece that will just kind of hang out the sides a little bit. So I don't want it too long. So I'm just going to give it a kind of a cut right about here. And then I'm going to fray the ends of it. So this ribbon is really, other than sticking to me, is really cool in that you can just pull the ends apart. It just makes it, look how fun that is. So I'm going to do the same on this side. Okay. And then I am going to put some adhesive on the back here. I'm trying to find my adhesive, my silicone sheet, but I can't. There it is. I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this guy. And, oh, I have glue everywhere. This is why I don't like Tombow. I do like Tombow. It's my adhesive of choice, but it doesn't like me. Okay. So I just used some seal there, stamping seal, and I'm just going to lay this right across the back of the sentiment so it's hanging out the edge. I can give this a haircut, so I'm going to see, oh, you know what, I'm going to keep it as long as that. And then all we're going to do is stick this down. So I am going to use some dimensionals, some minis, and we will pop this up. If I can get my fingers to work. Okay, there's one. So if you guys have any questions about the joining special, please let me know. There's so many benefits of being part of Stampin' Up. We actually get to see, there's a new mini catalog coming shortly, and we get to see it, I think it's next week. So we get to see stuff way before everybody else, and we get to order it before everybody else. So that's one of the extra perks of being a demo. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this right here. Cute. Do you guys like it? I hope you do. And then for the inside, we could just do whatever. So I'm going to take Starry Sky. I do need to put more adhesive on here. Sometimes when you heat emboss, it curls the paper, and it's, oh, I put way too much glue. Look at that. Don't do what I did. Now you can see why I get all gluey. What was I saying? I can't remember. Okay, so I'm taking Starry Sky, and this sentiment is actually out of another must-have. It's Charming Sentiments, so it's all different sayings, and it comes with dies that cut each of these out. We're not using the dies tonight, but this is another must-have from the new annual catalog. I think I've used it on every card I've made since I got it. Pretty well every card anyway. Okay, so wishing you everything wonderful. We're just going to stick this right in the middle. Line it up. I should have my pad underneath. I'm playing Russian roulette. There we go. And let's do a flower. Do I want to do another cone flower? I'm going to do it in Starry Sky. Even the cone flowers are not. Oh no, I put it too high. Oh well. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. I'm going to move the stem down. There we go. And put the middle on. All right. And that is the inside of our card. Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Martin. It is so easy. It is so easy to do. Like just a little bit of blending, a little bit of bossing. Really, really simple. And there you are. You could put some extra embellishments on it if you want, but I don't know that it really needs it. Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining me. Next weekend, or this weekend, is the long weekend. So here in Canada anyway, so I hope you guys have a wonderful long weekend, that you get to spend it with some family. The weather seems like it's gonna be pretty good. I know we're gonna be going fishing. And hopefully I'll get some stamping in. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. If you have any questions about the joining special, let me know. And if not, have a great, great week and long weekend. Hey Chris, how are you? And we'll stamp together again next week. Bye for now. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.